stuff like that. Like, you could always find fun, like, doing whatever. Like, you could make up games and they were, you know, just as fun.
For
But
sure, for sure.
with money, I mean, I guess what, if you buy, like, a boat and a bunch of, like, toys, like, yeah, that's
But is
also...
it happiness?
I guess not happiness, but is fun happiness?
I mean,
What would you consider
it's
happiness?
just like a drug. If you buy it, that materialism is a drug.
And then you get used to it and it gets pulled away, which is what we see in a lot of
Materialism
lifestyles.
is the drug of the modern era.
And are you possibly pulled away before it's even taken away? I mean, are you pulled away from the essence of life by it, possibly?
By materialistic things?
Mm-hmm.
I guess so. I think you're like, your first basis, like, touch to life is, you know, it's almost pulled away from you because it's like you're in a reality of, you know, nonchalant. I don't know how to describe that.
What do you think matters more? What is that total essence thing that we're driving at? What would be happiness or success?
I don't think anyone really knows anymore. I think that's been stripped from society. I think that's, I don't know.
People don't learn to think for themselves anymore.
Do you think that's a good thing that it's being stripped? I
No,
mean,
that's a very poor thing.
okay, so before we all knew what success was.
No.
Well, we said we did. We said it was going to college and getting a job and getting money.
Well,
Okay.
it changes over life. Success, you know, the first era of life was survival, I guess. It was surviving and family and, you know, you hunting, and I guess that changed once you got, you know,
So we
enough
got
technology.
smart enough.
We were talking about
Yep.
this. Technology changed the face of the earth for good or evil, whatever you think that is, I guess. What do you think that is, Miss Hardy?
Well, so now I think we all have the potential to define our own success and happiness.
Why?
That just reminds me of, like, the movies where something, you know, really powerful is created and it's like it can be used for good or it's originally made for good, but it never is because the majority of people are selfish and power hungry, power thirsty, you know, abusive. So I feel like with technology, even though, you know, an example would be like, you know, I don't know, we have such great minds, but what do they create? I mean, weapons, the atomic bomb, and how is that good?
I think it's going to take a...
You're going to have the good with the bad.
If we could, which I don't think we can, but if we could take a whole year off, I think it would take a good year of everyone just meandering and following their fancy and procrastinating and chilling from what we've been used to.
What was the word?
Detoxing.
Detoxing.
I think it would take that long. But I think once we did that, then I do believe that in our natural state, in a safe place, we all do want good. It's just that we're not in safe places and we're not in our natural state anymore.